It's a show. Told me, he's like, yeah, you don't want to wear boxers because it makes your dick too big.
Like, I made it with love.
He's like, look at your fucking fat nipples.
What the fuck?
Okay, so we're back from our smoke break. We'll keep going and everything. And,
cigarettes, not weed. For
yeah.
legal purposes.
What's legal here?
Oh yeah, just letting my employer know.
But I have this buddy Porter, and he's a big, tall, buff dude. 200 pounds, 6'4". When he sat down, he still had abs. That's how buff this dude was.
It's pretty fucking buff, man.
Yeah. He could drink like son of a bitch. So we go to his house, drink, or he come to my house and drink. And a lot of things we do is sit there and make noises. We walk around like just nothing noises, right?
Yeah.
So I'm at his house drinking with my wife, his wife. His wife was in the shower, so I walk by the bathroom because I was going to his other bathroom. This his wife like swings the door open and it's Hal. I was like, she looks at me, he's like, oh, I thought you were like a reporter. Yeah, so watch what you do in front of your friends. Sometimes things click. I told one of my buddies, Perez, about how I used to sneak up on my wife. Like, real quiet, get behind her, go, WrestleMania! Pick her up and fucking take her to the bedroom, slam her on the bed, and then run away.
Like you're 7.
Yeah, pretty much. So we're at his daughter's birthday. He's like, hey, Ibram, check it out. I was like, what's up? Now, Perez is shorter than me. He's kind of jacked, and his wife is a lot shorter, but a lot whiter, too. Grabs down by her ankles, picks her up, WrestleMania! In front of like 30 people.
No better round.
No.
Fucking right in the grass outside.
No, it's in the living room. He just slammed her on the floor.
Jesus. A little extensive there. Like, took it to another level.
Yeah.
That's fucking great.
So be careful what you do in front of your friends. They might try to do it too.
Mirror images. Oh my god, that's funny. Fuck.
It's still really fun to do though. Especially if they know what WrestleMania is.
Did you, when we went outside to smoke, did you notice that the crime scene was already cleared up?
No.
I didn't see no lights, so.
One of the beautiful things about New Mexico is it doesn't matter how important it is of a crime scene. If it's important enough, every cop in town will show up.
Yeah, just to check out the body or something.
We used to hang out in Rio Rancho every now and then because we had a few friends that lived out there, and we'd go to the hangout at Sonic. Now this is before Rio Rancho was like the big fucking metropolitan place it is now, I guess. Which is fucking weird to think about. It used to just basically be what was it? Taylor Ranch. It was like Taylor Ranch, but like in the desert. So we're at Sonic and we're just sitting there, we watch a car wreck. Somebody runs into each other. It's like, that's not that bad, whatever. 30 cops show up. And then they needed to use the jaws of life to get this lady out of her car.
Fuck.
She was bigger than you.
Like a can of biscuits.
Oh man. She wasn't even the one driving, it was in the passenger side, so you just watched her like out of the car.
Fuck.
I don't think she was hurt either. They just put her in the thing because she's so fast.
Jesus. God. Shout out to our first responders who could deadlift 600 pounds.
God.
Dude, have you ever seen that show, what the fuck is it, 1,000 Pound Life?
Yeah.
The two sisters that are fucking drink sodies all day.
1,000 pound life. I like my 600 pound life.
Individual.
I had known about it, but I had never like actually watched the show up until I got stuck on this 24 hours on, 48 hours off duty. So we were watching and my buddy's like, hey, check this episode out. This one specific episode. So this lady's super fat, because that's the show.
Because that's the show. Because it's the show, okay?
That's what they do. They video fat people being fat.
Yeah, don't come after us for mentioning the video. Go after the people who are recording these people.
Or
that
people
sounded
for being fat.
that sounded fucked up.
Yeah, go after TLC for showing us fat people being fat and making like 8 seasons of fat people.
Yeah, we're not the bad guys here. Remember that. Total dicks.
So this episode, this lady, her husband will go buy her food and whatever. Same time, she's also getting delivery food during the day while he's at work. So she's getting Taco Bell and shit, and like hiding it in her purse, hiding it under pillows and shit. He comes home
like a candy stash.
Yeah. He comes home and is like, yeah, I'm trying to do everything to make sure you're fine. And they're like, you know how they go to the doctor and everything. He's like, you can't eat all this. And then like halfway through, she's in an episode, she's pulling like, yeah, I had these out, so I still have food.
One biters.
Yeah, just shoving tacos down her throat.
That's gnarly. I like the fact that the husband came home to check on her to see if he didn't clean up on the insurance claim yet.
I think there's a certain point where they go, like, that's not an existing condition, but we're not going to pay for her. But no. It's like, I wish I could be that big of a piece of shit. Because you figure you have to have a certain amount of money to get that fat and stay that fat and then get fatter.
Right?
That must be a good life.
Get to the point where you can't move off your sofa. That's some pretty deep shit right there. Like
you got to shit at some point.
Take that physics. Like, how does that work?
That's why people cut holes in their toilets and then... not in the toilets, in their fucking couches. Make toilets a part of them. So you never have to leave.
Just shit where you sit. Wait, what the...
You ever try pissing while driving?
No.
Like actively driving, not pull off the road, take a piss, or slow down, piss in a bottle.
I saw a guy pee in a bottle at a gas station one time at the pump while he was pumping gas.
He's already at the gas station.
Why not just walk into the fucking building and pee in the bathroom? Yeah. But it was when I worked in surveillance. So fucking...
Just kind of like...
mind-blowing.
That dude is in a rush.
Yeah, while he's waiting there, like... killing 2 birds with 1 stone, putting gas and peeing.
Just pee on the fucking ground at that point.
And the funny part was his windows weren't even tinted in his car. It was like a rental car. It's so fucking funny.
That's what I liked about working surveillance, though. It's like you can see right into people's cars. Because they're like, if you go to Walmart, there's 100 cameras there, and you figure not all of them are watching you.
They are. They're on.
I mean, Walmart still.
Well, Walmart just lets you walk out the door with whatever the fuck you want.
Unless they got cops there, then whatever. Then again, when I worked at Walmart, there was that security would actually tackle you and shit. Like,
yeah, I worked loss prevention when that
Those
shit was still a go.
And they had a girl. They tackled her, took her into the surveillance room. She stripped all the way down, ran out of the room into the middle of the store, and then they re-tackled her there.
Jesus.
Yeah. But anyway, so
now we know why we can't tackle them anymore.
Oh no, she hit her head. Well, she's also naked and doing crazy shit. So.
Yeah. Blame the loss prevention, not the meth that's going through her system.
Yeah. But working surveillance at one of the casinos was fun because you could sit there, you can look in someone's car, you can zoom all the way and see exactly what you're doing. Like you'd sit there and it's like, hey, there's a bunch of people drinking in the parking lot. They're fine, whatever. It's like, no, I mean, I don't think that's fine.
Yeah, it's like, and then it goes against tribal ordinance and state compacts and fucking so on and so forth.
And then you see people fucking smoking meth or fucking foilies, the pasties. Pasties, whatever the fucking...
I saw that in traffic the other day.
And then they inhale the fumes from there.
Yeah, I saw that in traffic the other day when I was driving to the office.
Well, that's also us.
There's a 16-year-old kid driving and then his mom's right next to him, like in her 60s, 50s, smoking pasties in traffic.
I mean,
thanks a lot, Mayor.
What age? Yeah, thanks, you 26-year-old kid not doing it.
Yeah.
Fucking whatever.
I bet you he's having some hardcore taxpayer parties, I'll tell you that.
It is in New Mexico.
Yeah.
But no.
Lobster dinners.
Fucking Susanna Marcini pizza party.
Tell his state police to disregard the noise complaint.
We're just having a pizza party.
It's just a pizza party. With taxpayer pizza money.
I mean, you could have just shut the fuck up and said, okay, we'll keep it down. But Anyways,
I love the fact that these fucking like there's hungry kids in New Mexico. These politicians are throwing like $17,000 fucking dinners and shit.
that's always been. That's always been.
I know, like fuck the kid that needs food to learn. Like
So I used to do ballet.
that was sarcasm.
I used to do ballet folklorico when I lived in Roswell.
You did ballet?
Folklorico.
All I heard was ballet, sir.
It's not the same thing. It's not. It's ballet is Spanish for
Can you
dancing.
please clarify for our listeners?
Okay, so ballet folklorico, it's the Mexican dancing with the fancy dresses of like bright yellow.
Oh yeah, my daughter did that.
Yeah, and then you see
It's
the
pretty
guys
legit.
dressed as mariachis.
Yeah.
Depending on what region from, it's like if you're from Chiapas, it's like the white clothes, white shirt, white boots, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Anyways, I did all that,
Oh, nice.
and so because it was a local thing, sometimes people would request that we go do shows for them.
Yeah.
Like politicians. One of these politicians, it was
Politicians were requesting kids to do dances for them.
yeah. Oh, we're from New Mexico. You have your mariachi band. Then you have the folklorico kids, and then you have your enchilada dinner, right?
Yeah.
And the enchiladas always suck, and it's always red, but it's like they take the time to roll it, and blah blah blah. They suck. They always suck.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
They just suck.
we go to this southern New Mexican politician. He was a Democrat, which at this time, this is when people were still Dixiecrats in New Mexico. Now, if you don't know what Dixiecrat is, that's before Nixon took over. When Nixon became president, he actually changed the Republican Party to what the Republican Party is now, to where they're massive pieces of shit, and Democrats became all about the people, more or less. But this person was actually a Dixiecrat.
Quote unquote.
Yeah, allegedly.
May or may have not been.
Yeah.
Or
So this
may
guy
have.
was definitely a Dixiecrat. So he, like, we do our show, we eat, we hang out, whatever. People are drunk. Halfway through the show, he sits at this dinner.
Yeah.
Or whatever. He's like, yeah, we'll get those Indians to vote and blah blah blah, and everybody's
Jesus.
like, oh.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, it's kind of like, oh. But like most Mexican politicians, he went to jail.
Yeah, that's how most politicians end their
For
term.
weed and
Jail.
embezzlement.
I wonder if it's like politicians get afraid. They're like, oh my god, my term's coming to an end. Now I need to do like a life term for all the shit I did while I was in office.
Well, that's the thing. It always kind of trips me out. Like Bill Richardson didn't have anything for a long time up until he decided to run for president.
Yeah.
That's when all his shit came out.
Yeah.
He was a fairly good governor.
Yeah, I worked at the Roundhouse when he was
governor?
there. Yeah, I met him and all that good stuff. He's a cool dude.
Yeah, and then you hear about all his other shit. You're like,
Not a cool dude anymore.
oh, you're a massive piece of shit like the rest of them, huh? Go figure.
Thought we were gonna have some change, but nah.
No, it was nice while he was governor, though. I mean,
Right.
some things. I mean, as a child, you sit there and it's like, okay, things aren't bad here.
Yeah.
And then you get older and it's like, things are bad now.
Things are really bad.
Or things are dumb. Things are dumb now.
Dumber.
But we got the rail runner out of Richardson, so I mean that's good.
Yeah, now we have a whole thing of public doing rails in public. Instead of the rail runners, they're doing rails on the front porch of their house.
Okay, so like I've told you this before, but there's recently a documentary or a book, I don't remember which, by Frank Quinones, and like his thing is like drug trade and everything.
Oh yeah.
But Chimayo comes up in it a lot.
Yeah, it was named as the heroin capital.
Espanola was.
Yeah, New
Espanola,
Mexico.
well, I mean, Espanola is like saying, yeah, all of Albuquerque, including Rio Rancho. So Espanola is like all of Espanola, including Chimayo.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's like you grow up anywhere in the state and go, yeah, Espanola is a bad place. Albuquerque's rough, maybe, but Espanola is bad. It is a bad place. There's a lot of heroin there.
They need to change Espanola a lot because, like, Espanola is not a town you stop in; it's a town you drive through. Like,
yeah, you can tell. I was at the OK Convenience Mart, and this lady came in the day it snowed.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh my God, it's not going to snow anymore. And I looked at her and was like, well, you know, the clouds are right there. The snow's coming down from TA right now. He's like, oh my God. And somebody else was like, oh, where are you from? She's like, oh, I'm from Florida. And I was like,
Florida guy.
Like, oh, you don't like snow? Don't know shit. It's like, where are you staying? He's like, oh, over here at the OK Casino. I was like, it's gonna snow.
It's gonna
You're
snow.
gonna hate it.
Yeah, you're gonna hate life in about 2 hours.
Yeah, so.
That's pretty crazy.
But yeah, like people pass through enough to stop at some casinos and then they go up to Pagosa or Taos. I want to hear the hum. And then they go up to Colorado and whatever else. Because it's so pretty here. And be like Shirley MacLaine and live in El Rito.
El Rito.
Yeah, she lives in El Rito.
Really?
Yeah.
Did not know that. I know a lot of famous people live in New Mexico. I just didn't.
Yeah. Well, it's
Why El Rito? El Rito's a nice place.
There's nothing there.
Yeah.
It's far away from everybody. You can buy a huge plot of land. It's real pretty, and you don't have to have anybody fucking bother you.
That's true.
Shirley MacLaine's also super fucking old. She's like in her 90s, I think.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, you can talk about like Val Kilmer, who owns a huge ranch in Pecos.
I hate the way
Probably got cancer from doing cocaine here.
Have you seen the new Top Gun? Val Kilmer's
I didn't like it.
Val Kilmer's all fucked up in that movie now. He said 3 words and made $100 million.
He didn't actually say anything because he lost his voice to throat cancer, so he can't actually speak.
Oh, now I feel like an asshole because I thought it was from all the usage before.
Yeah, that's all AI driven for his speaking roles in that.
Ah.
But the movie as a whole fucking sucked. Top Gun, America. Who the fuck gives a shit? The whole premise of the movie is Star Wars. We got we got to fly in. It's really dangerous. We're going to have fighters at us. It's really dangerous. We're going to shoot a missile into this very small, specific 2-meter square to destroy this whole base. First one to blow it open, second one to destroy it. It's fucking Star Wars. I sat there in the theater and sat there and went, this is fucking Star Wars.
But you got to think of like Top Gun too. Like a cruise missile from a ship could have taken care of what they were trying to do.
Yeah, well, no, because of the SAMS missiles.
Well, yeah, you fire 8 or 9 missiles, let them use all their missiles, and then fucking send another one when they run out of SAMs.
That's really not how it works.
It's possible. It's feasible.
Because as the ship would keep shooting, by the time they run out, the SAM's missiles would run out as well.
Or send
you still have people down there reloading missiles.
Yeah, or you could send like 200 drones where all the SAMs go off at once, and then you fire your crews.
You could, but
that would
it's a movie, and then nobody's flying planes, and they don't need Tom Cruise, who is the top cadet at Top Gun school, who got fired for...
That never wants to go up the rankings. He just wants to stay captain.
Yeah, for 30 years.
For 30 years.
No, 40 years. 50 years, something like it. I was in the Navy for 50 years. Why? Get the fuck out.
Why? That's, yeah.
It was not a good movie. Everybody's fucking jerking each other off saying it's great. Maybe it's not a great movie.
Yeah, they need to rethink that whole thing. Like, I thought there was going to be more dogfights than there was. I get that the old F-15 Tomcat fucking took care of business. That was cool, but
I mean, yeah,
fuck, like
it's like a really cool callback at the end of the movie. If you haven't seen it, spoilers.
Oh yeah, spoiler alert.
Fuck Top Gun.
Yeah, I would have had more dogfights like the F-35 and all that. Like that would have been a lot better. Like
I think he should have flown a biplane.
Yeah.
Just flown a biplane out of there, or even better, a fucking Zeppelin, just real slow. Because nobody knows what the fuck is going on. They sit there, it's like, do we want to shoot this down?
Let's see you accomplish that with a single-engine Cessna, Tom Cruise. That movie would have been over real quick.
Cocaine in fucking Colombia at 50.
Or in Heron Lake, like the good old days. Did you ever hear about that?
Or what?
The plane that crashed up towards Heron.
Lake Heron?
Yeah.
No.
There's fucking kilos of cocaine floating and everything. Like
That's
people.
Not surprising.
Yeah, a small plane carrying a bunch of drugs fucking crashed. It was pretty gnarly.
So I play this game with my buddy Ryan. My buddy Ryan is from Florida.
Florida man.
Yes, exactly. So the game is Florida man or New Mexico. Because you can read either headline, leave out that bit of information, and they're exactly the same. So you gotta guess, is this Florida man or is this New Mexico? 9 times out of 10 it's Albuquerque.
That's messed up.
Like kids pull fucking feathers out of fucking peacocks. Like this happened like 4 or 5 years ago. These kids pinned down a peacock, ripped the feathers out because they wanted it.
Jesus Christ.
Florida man
Florida man.
or New Mexico?
New Mexico man. Yeah, that's pretty rough.
It's New Mexico.
You gotta be a fucked up person to hold on a peacock and rip its feathers out.
They were kids.
Yeah, I know, that's no excuse.
Well,
Fucking kids are fucked up these days
so
too.
Have you ever had to pluck feathers out of a chicken?
Yeah, when it was dead after I killed it.
Well, you know that when you pull them out, it's like basically pulling out super thick hair.
Yeah.
The chicken still bleeds
Teeth.
a little bit, right?
Pulling out teeth.
Well, between hair and teeth. Nails. It's like pulling out nails.
Ow,
from
dude,
skin.
that's even worse.
No, but it's a really good approximate, I would think. Right?
Yeah.
Pulling something out. Now, as a kid, you don't know this. You figure, oh, the feathers just come out. That's why we find them all the time. It's like hair. But if you're like fucking handfuls of ripping this shit out, yeah, that's pretty fucking brutal to do to something.
I know. Can you imagine a peacock without its feathers?
Yeah, it looks like a gross
just
chicken.
Just a cock. There's no pee in there. I don't know.
What they call female peacocks, pea pussies.
Pea pussies.
If they don't, they should. Oh, it's a peahen. Yeah, because that really fucking hammers at home what we're saying.
That's, yeah. How the fuck do we start talking about peacocks? Goddamn Florida man led to this.
Yeah, but no, it's a pretty fun game. If you just pull up an article between the two states, it's like, they're pretty fucking close.
That's funny.
I was in Jacksonville don't worry about that, because everything's going to get edited to it, but we're not going to upload it just like
No,
that.
it's cool though. I didn't think an hour would go by this fucking fast. Like.
Well, that's why I don't understand why people do less than an hour. But anyways, this is all non-segmented either. This is just us bullshitting around.
Red Bull. Please, Red Bull.
But
are you gonna edit this?
yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'll go through
Okay.
it.
I was like,
I'll sit there and I'll listen through
I don't
the
know,
whole thing.
Jack.
I'll leave this part of the conversation.
Yeah, because I don't know jack shit about editing. Because like,
Well, it's cut,
editing.
paste, add another line to bleep, blah blah blah. But it's not hard. It's just time consuming. Anyways, what I was saying.
Time.
Nope, don't remember.
COVID brain.
Yeah, because all the alcohol I drank has nothing to do with COVID.
Yeah, blame COVID assholes, not the alcohol.
I'm not dumb. I just don't remember stuff good because I had COVID once.
Oh man.
One time.
Yeah.
At the end of the pandemic.
Hell yeah.
After I decided to like be friendly with other people and stop trying to be such an agoraphobe and try to make friends, I got COVID.
Yeah. See?
And I probably got it from Marty.
I don't keep friends because in time of war they can be torturing and give out valuable information about you. I'm just kidding. Pandemic kept me in my house. I have friends. I'm not gonna lie.
I've been arrested enough to go that people will fold under nothing, and you sit there and you grow up watching the Goodfellas, like you don't lie, you don't say anything. Yeah, and Edgar just pulled up.
Edgar just pulled up in his Jeep, homie.
But they're the quickest people to fold as your friends. Like, yeah, they did this, they did that. Let's just get out of here. Guess what?
Surprise.
They're all white.
What?
Other people typically will say, no, that shit didn't happen. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, man.
If everybody consents on the lie is good.
Yeah, we need...
You want to make a war crime?
We need a quorum.
Don't fucking tell anybody.
We need a quorum.
What is a quorum?
Or 3 or more individuals are present during the board meeting to get the vote.
I don't think that works when you're getting interrogated. I need to have a quorum. You need a lawyer? No. I need a quorum. That way everybody agrees that what I'm saying is okay.
I had a brain, fucking COVID brain right there. Like fuck, because I just lost all track of thought. Like.
Did you get COVID before this week?
Yeah, I had it.
This is your second time?
Yeah, it's my second time. I had it last time. Lost my taste and smell. Had no symptoms. Fucking COVID brain fucked me. I couldn't remember shit.
See, I didn't lose my sense of smell or taste, but things started tasting shittier.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't lose it completely. It was just like, this tastes like crap.
Oh, dude, funny story. So, we're all at home with COVID, and my wife fucking gets my daughter's pumpkin that she carved. My daughter was so happy with that pumpkin. My wife fucking splits it in half and throws it in the air fryer, cooks it for a while. And then she throws it into the blender. She makes some pumpkin spice lattes. And keep in mind that my wife...
Out of a whole pumpkin?
Yeah. And it was like a pumpkin. Like,
so
it's probably like a 6-inch pumpkin.
Carves it out.
Well, no, my daughter did that with her artwork.
It's already carved out.
She basically...
Your wife bakes it, takes the dried bits, it makes pumpkin spice?
Yeah. And so, like, it's crazy.
Just basically chunks of fucking pumpkin?
No, she added, like, all kinds of seasonings and stuff in there. And keep in mind that she has COVID, so she has no taste or smell. And so she fucking pours herself a cup. She drinks it. She's like, "This is so fucking good." Like, I looked at her and she's like, "I made you a cup too." And I was like, "Oh, thanks, honey. Like, that's amazing." And so I get mine. I fucking take a big old. Well, I have my daughter test it first. I had my daughter as a guinea pig.
You can taste here.
Yeah, and because she said my daughter came out of the bathroom, out of the room.
She just took a huge shit.
And she came out and she's like, "Can I have some, Dad?" I said, "Yeah, go ahead." But she kind of walked into that one because like she didn't know that it was homemade. And so she takes a big old drink of it and she goes, "Oh my God, who made this crap?" And my wife's sitting there like with this upset look on her face. And I was like, "Mommy made it." And now I'm going to try it. I took a drink. It was shit, dude. I ain't gonna lie, it was gross. And my wife was sitting there like life had defeated her because me and my daughter sitting there talking shit right in front of her. And then she's like, "I made it with love." I was like, I could taste the love in there, but there was other ingredients just fucked me up. What you could ask for.
Well, I mean, there is a huge part of it is that you tried. That is good. That is the hard part for people.
Yeah.
The real hard part is being good.
Yeah.
Imagine going to a concert and the band's up there, "Hey, we've never done this before," and they just fucking shit the bed. It's like, you guys are professional musicians. You've done this for years. That song fucking sucked.
Yeah. 5 Finger Death Punch.
I saw them
fucking take notes.
I saw them open for Slayer before they
Slayer
were popular.
Slayer is amazing.
I hitchhiked down Broadway in Albuquerque.
Oh, dude, you made it sound like you were in the desert.
Well, I started from
concert in El Paso.
I started from San Mateo, Montgomery. Walked down to Central.
Nobody walks
Central,
down
Central. Broadway, then hitchhiked from there to what's now the Isleta Amphitheater. I don't remember what it was called before.
Dude, that's fucking far.
Yeah, to see Slayer and Manson.
You hear that, Manson and Slayer? You got a fan over here that's dedicated.
No, Manson sucked. It was a shit show.
Fuck you, Manson. Slayer, though, go ahead and reach out with Red Bull.
It was so bad that people were even saying, "Manson sucked." He said, "Yeah, I know. He blew me before this." Like, that's how bad he sucked.
Jesus.
Yeah. And then I hitched a ride back with my buddy's girlfriend at the time, who he didn't know she was there, and she was all gothed up and everything. She's hot. She's like a hot Miss Frizzle.
Oh, God.
Hot Miss Frizzle. Yeah.
A hot Miss Frizzle. Some guy code broke in there. Did you tell your friend?
Like, when she broke up with him, she came straight to me, but I had just got back with my ex-girlfriend, and man, that was
love quarrel.
I would have fucking loved to get with her instead of my ex-girlfriend. That would have been better.
So you went to the yard sale and bought all your old shit back, getting back with your ex.
Yeah. I mean, you're high school. You're dumb. You
tell me it was a high school love.
It was like the year after high school. So there's like 2 years. So high school ended. I didn't graduate. I was half a credit behind. So I joined the Army 2 years later.
Nice.
Got my GED. Whatever.
Like everybody else did.
That 2 years, a whole bunch of bullshit. And madness. Because you're young. You have terrible mental illness.
Yeah.
Between depression, bipolar, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. You make bad choices, like getting back with ex-girlfriends.
Yeah, that's definitely, yeah.
She sucked my dick really good once. Never again.
Never again. It's like, I don't know, there's a gap between like the age of 17 to 20 where life just sucks because you can't do the fucking cool jobs.
Well, okay.
You have to work at like McDonald's or Taco Bell.
Right? By the time you're 5 years old, you get to start school.
I didn't know 5 years old was a milestone.
It is for a lot of people. You get to the end of elementary school. You go to middle school.
Yeah.
You're 13 years old. You're a teenager, right? You get out of middle school. You're a high schooler now. You're a freshman. You're fucking cool. You're gonna know who you are. You get out of high school. You're about 18. You're an adult now. Before that, the best you could do is hit 16 and get your license.
Yeah.
Right? I didn't get mine until I was like 20.
Nice.
So, 13, 16, 18. Between 18 and 21, you don't have shit going for you unless you're in college. If you're not in college, life really fucking sucks because everything's gay. You can't do anything cool. And the cool stuff you want to do, you can't do because you're too young.
Yep.
So you
That's what I'm saying.
weed to get people to buy you beer.
Yeah.
And then from there,
yeah,
25, your insurance gets lowered. After that, it's kind of a bummer until you're about 30 and you're like, I'm old now.
When you turned 21, was it like a letdown when you went to the store and bought beer?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
When I turned 21, I was like, when I turned 21, I was already 21 for 2 years. Yeah. So.
Well, I mean, like, when I turned 18, I'd already been buying cigarettes at certain places. Yeah. But now I could buy porn and order stuff off TV.
Dude, true story. Those infomercials at night when I was a kid, I used to be like, fuck, I need a credit card so I can order some shit off there. Yeah. When I got a job, dude, I fucking stayed up till late and I ordered some shit off of the infomercials and I felt great because I could order any fucking thing I wanted.
Some of that shit was cool.
Yeah. Like, the Banjo Minnow is what I bought. I caught so much fish with that fucker.
I miss the old infomercials, like the Big Mouth Bass infomercial.
The Billy Hayes.
Good. Billy Hayes. ShamWow and shit.
Yeah, Sham now.
The Girls Gone Wild, which turned out to be a fucking nightmare on everybody's end.
Shout out to the maker of that one.
Yeah, I can get extends now. You can make my dick bigger. Or what was the red one? Something Max. You could actually get at Walmart.
I had a cousin that was taking male enhancement stimulants, and
some of them
he went to the law enforcement academy, and everybody was teasing him that his dick was going to be too big for you to running like an elephant between his legs, and his time was going to slow him down.
You know, when I was like in 6th grade, somebody told me, "Is like, yeah, you don't want to wear boxers because it make your dick too big." And I looked at him and was like, "You don't want a big dick?" Like, that's what people look for.
That's what people look for.
Like, no, I just wear my whitey tighties. Okay, dude. He also used to hump pillows, so fucking whatever.
Test kissed with his cousin.
No, but his sister was pretty hot.
Dude.
But, what was I saying?
I don't know.
So you do hit these milestones in your life, and they're like big things, right?
Yeah.
So I had been drinking. People would buy me beer, whatever. That's fine. So the night of my 21st birthday, it was like a Sunday night. So I was 20. Midnight hit. I went to the bartender's like, "Hey, let me get a beer." So I finally got my beer. There's a girl at the bar. She paid for me.
No, nice.
Then I got a blowjob in my car.
Jesus Christ, man, that escalated. So, how do you go from beer to BJ's?
I don't know, because I don't understand what anybody's appeal for me is. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna suck this kid's dick. No.
Oh my God.
Delta 88.
Delta
8. Delta 88.
In a Delta 88, dude, I feel like I'm a Howard Stern right now.
Like, it's kind of like the car from Evil Dead, Army of Darkness.
Yeah.
When Ash Williams does. It's like the blowjob. I didn't have a radio. I didn't have a radio at the time. All I had was like a boombox, a tape deck adapter, and a PSP. Fucking find the song that says "Get Out of My Car." Sat there playing it, just kind of looked at her, and it's like, yeah, go. Like, it's not the best thing. I know that. I'm a terrible person, but I found it fucking hilarious.
Dude, that's I'm gonna have a fucking seizure after that story. A PSP and a Delta 88 getting a BJ after they bought you the beer.
She bought me the beer, yeah. I had about 2 more beers and we went home that night.
Impressive.
And the bar was playing Mexican ska.
Holy shit.
I used to go to that bar.
I bet you a lot of people got pregnant that night.
No, it was kind of a weird bar. Because we used to
all bars in New Mexico are fucking...
This is in Texas.
Oh my God, this is here in New Mexico. It's in Texas.
Yeah, this is in El Paso. It's not my first duty station.
Jesus.
So we used to go to the same bar all the time. Just play pool, get a pitcher or two, play pool. And every now and then they'd have live bands or whatever. They did an open mic once.
Yeah.
And all the comedians sucked really bad. They had Mexican ska one night. The bar owner's sister ended up liking me at some point. She was like in her 40s. I'm early 20s. So like I went
Like a
out with
Garth
her
Brooks
once or
song.
twice, and it was like, this is fucking weird.
This is fucking weird.
So we go out of the bar one night, and I'm smoking a cigarette, and she's like, oh, can I kiss you? I was like, yeah. I think we're gonna make out. Whatever.
You're gonna make out.
She fucking pecks me on the lips. I was like, oh, that was so nice. Thank you so much for that. And I look at her and I was like, you're welcome? She goes inside.
Keep
I
it.
light up another cigarette. The fucking bouncer looks at me. That was fucking weird, dude. It's like,
You felt that too?
yeah, it was. It was real weird.
That is funny. This podcast is gonna sound like I'm doing cocaine because I keep sniffling.
I'm sick. Not that sick anymore.
Dope. Sick. Just kidding. No, wait, that's
That's a show
that's a fucked
with-
up word. Or
Dope sick is like heroin.
up with hope, down with dope. Dare to be different. That's for all the.
Totally wrong about drugs, but very, very on point about self-defense.
I would like to congratulate the war or the
I'd like to congratulate the drugs and the war on drugs.
Yeah, I like to.
winning the war on drugs.
I'd like to congratulate drugs for winning the war on drugs. That's,
Yeah. They totally did.
they dominated.
I think everybody should go to other parts of the country and try the drugs from those parts of the country.
I think
because
nobody should try any drugs. That's the problem we're having now.
these people aren't trying drugs. These are people that are well ingrained into
That's
the
yeah.
drugs that were already here.
If you're doing drugs in New Mexico right now, it's 90% chance it's some stepped on shit.
Yeah.
Nobody
So-
sells pure anymore.
So I used to get coke from this.
Fuck
biker.
you, fentanyl.
I used to get this coke from this biker. And every
I would
time
expect that. Like if I ever bought coke, I'd expect it to be from a biker.
there's a lot better coke than there's coke in New Mexico. I can tell you that much because I bought coke when I first got here. Just give it a little try, and it tasted like
Dude.
crack.
You sniffed Ready Rock.
No, I did get the coke. It's like, this tastes like shit. This is tearing my throat up.
Ugh.
Coke in Georgia, it's like, this is pure shit. This is good shit. There's like, cut it off the rock. Snort it. Don't taste it. Don't touch it. Nothing. Good shit.
If you can't trust your drug dealer, who can you trust?
Not your doctor. Usually the same person.
Your doctor sold you coke. That's another story.
Not even coke. Fuck.
Oh.
Doctors give you prescriptions. Prescriptions are drugs.
Dude, the way it sounded like like your doctor sold you some coke.
No,
Like,
my dad
all right,
made-
Mr. Ibrahim, go ahead and I'm gonna give you this physical, and would you like to buy a 8-ball?
That's
What?
a pretty good fucking doctor.
I was like, God damn, all in one-stop shop.
I did, when I went to the VA, got a bunch of stuff done. They gave me a bunch of medicine, like naproxen, which is basically just super Advil,
Naloxone.
and then like a shit ton of allergy stuff. And I
Ah,
was like, oh, this is cool. And then I told I got the package, and my dad was home. So I sat there going through, and he was like, yeah, you gotta be careful. They'll give you anything you ask for.
be careful.
Really? They'll give me
Promise?
anything I ask for? I fucking, there's
You
some
promise?
stuff I want. I think I have ADD.
Give me a bucket of Adderall.
Let me see if I can get things done.
Yeah, you'd be sitting there in a fucking Lego project. Focus.
I really do might have ADD. I've taken Adderall, and that's like the few times I actually put in some effort into playing music on my bass. I mean, it did get to the point where like I ripped my fingers up and I was bleeding everywhere. But
Squirting blood out of your fingers, and you're like, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem.
I was doing too many slides, and I like decimated the side of my finger.
Jesus.
Yeah, but it sounded really good. Up until my finger.
Should have heard that
Fuck, I can't play
solo.
anymore.
The solo was so good.
No, I didn't get. I'm not that good.
Wee-hoo. Running your feet. Oh, who's calling you? We got a guest speaker.
My daughter.
Oh, never mind. We don't have a guest speaker.
Little girl.
Hey.
Okay.
And we're back. Okay. Fruit snacks are the fucking shit.
Welch's Fruit Snacks.
Welch's,
If you could sponsor us, that'd be great.
Yeah, can you sponsor us, Welch's?
Or make like gushers.
Ooh.
Fruit snacks, that'd be fucking awesome.
That'd be absolute fire.
I didn't have gushers until I was an adult.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude.
Like I said, that 2-year window between 18 and 20, I had Lunchables for the first time. I had gushers for the first time.
So I watched Matt Stoney on YouTube.
Matt Stone?
Matt Stoney?
Stoney.
He's a competition eater. He eats all kinds of shit. Like, I ate so he inspired me to eat a Lunchable. It was the turkey and Swiss with the cookie and the drink and all that. Mm-hmm. I ate that fucker in 27 seconds.
Those are good, like, as an adult meal.
Yeah, they're legit.
27 seconds sounds like a waste of a fucking meal, though.
I ate that fucker fast.
Like,
I did it in a gas station parking lot with my wife and my nephew.
I mean, where are you going to do it at?
At that point, I felt like a superhero in my nephew's eyes because he's like, God damn, Uncle, that was 27 seconds. Like, that's impressive.
I personally love gas station food.
Fuck yeah.
Hot dogs
are
the best.
Dude, every
Sometimes
morning.
you get that chili, something, but...
I'll give a shout out to Sinclair and Pawaka. The crew there is fucking amazing because they always throw me a biscuit in the morning. Mm-hmm. The sausage biscuit. I stop there every fucking morning.
Like a full breakfast bar or what?
No, well, they get burritos from the gas station. I mean, God damn it.
They get gas station.
They get burritos from the grocery store. Those are like homemade burritos. They're fucking legit. Like those things are probably the best burritos I've ever had.
Even those extra large the bomb burritos, those are pretty good.
Well, they have those there that you can microwave. They have a microwave there. But breakfast burritos, sausage biscuits, fire, absolute fire.
That was the thing I missed the most in Georgia was breakfast burritos because you couldn't just like go to a gas station and get a breakfast burrito or something. You go to like a cheap restaurant because all they had was Waffle House or whatever else. So most of my mornings were the hot dogs.
Yeah.
Get that little bit of protein, get up in the attic, you're good for the day.
Yeah.
But they have what's called Parker's. Parker's is owned by like one guy in South Carolina, but it's got all these gas stations through Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina.
Oh shit.
Probably Florida. And
we need to do this podcast at a gas station. I'm gonna lie. Sorry.
But
our gas station.
One of the things about it was they had these full breakfast bars, like these full kitchens. So you get like chicken tenders, fucking full fried chicken, sausage, mac and cheese, okra, mashed potatoes, steak fries. Fucking, it was a good. Like if you wanted to eat good, you go to gas station, $6, get your meal, get your big ass Coke, fucking good to go.
Fuck yeah, that's legit.
Yeah, until you had a shit, and then it was a nightmare.
Crack open one of those sandwiches from the gas station. I'm so hungry I could eat a sandwich from the gas station.
those are really hit and miss because they're almost always all bread.
Yeah.
There's a kind called Monster, and it's 3 half sandwiches full of like turkey and ham usually.
Oh shit.
But they're dry and it's just big bread and all the turkey is like at the front. So you're like, cool, I ate this in 3 bites and I've got like half a loaf of bread left.
Fucking the best thing ever from the gas station, in my opinion, was Allsups, and you guys need to drop your fucking prices on those bitches because that's ridiculous. The fucking chimneys. The chimneys from Allsups and the fucking Hatch green chili burritos. Oh my god.
That's something I missed more than anything. Especially because it's not regular beef in their beef and beef burritos. It's pulled beef.
Yep.
So that you get that stringy goodness with some chili and some beans. And
they have like the perfect beef to cheese.
12 p.m. It doesn't matter what time of day. Those burritos, those chimichangas. They used to sell taquitos too.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't think anybody does anymore.
Those fuckers hit differently. Like, I don't know what it is.
And you can't get them in other parts of the country. People don't have cool shit like that.
Well, yeah, my wife and my sister-in-law, when my sister-in-law comes from Kansas, she fucking, they hit up Allsups all day long. Like,
yeah, who wouldn't?
Because she's like, we don't have this out there. And, like, I've heard of people driving from fucking Texas to New Mexico just to get fucking chimneys. Like,
they're starting to expand into Texas and into Colorado, apparently.
They just need to get rid of the people that hang out at fucking Allsups. Yeah. Those guys are annoying.
Skeezies.
Yeah, get the fuck out of there and sell your burritos at a good price.
You know what's crazy is Colorado likes to claim they have the best this, they have the best that.
Fuck Colorado.
From New Mexico. Like, oh, Colorado green chili.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a shit.
They're trying to calling themselves the green chili capital. Fuck them.
Like, they're not. Which is weird that New Mexico is, because outside the Southwest, nobody gives a shit.
Yeah. I love everybody, but if you're from Colorado and you claim that green chili, you guys are green chili capital, you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah. But what apparently they do have that they have over everybody else is their beans.
Really?
Yeah, my mom was telling me about it the other day.
Did not know about that.
If you go anywhere and you're getting pinto beans, navy beans, anything, if it says Colorado beans, get those.
It's legit.
Those are apparently the best beans.
All right, we'll give you that one, Colorado. You guys got the beans.
Claim that shit, you fucking dicks.
Yeah. Don't claim our green chili because our farmers and our agriculturalists.
They live in Hatch.
Yeah. Socorro, Hatch, all that good shit. Those are the legit guys.
International.
Those
to the point where other companies say New Mexico style chili.
Yeah, they are legit. The farmers that work hard to get that green chili to perfection every year, my hat's off to them because Colorado, anybody who claims Colorado's the green chili capital of the world, I said, it could go fuck yourself.
Colorado, home of the first legalized marijuana, Nazis, and beans.
Yeah, we'll give you beans. That's it. Nothing more.
And skinheads. You can keep your fucking skinheads.
Yeah, keep all those guys.
Major.
But, yeah. Did you know Allsup's also sells those cheeseburgers? You ever tried those cheeseburgers?
Not from there.
They're
no.
fucking fire.
Gas station cheeseburgers are normally pretty good.
They're fire.
Because it's almost always the same kind of patty, the Bubba patties.
Yeah.
And then whatever bread it is, I don't fucking care.
There was a gas station here that was selling sushi. And, I mean, you get it. It sounds sketchy as fuck. But it turns out that sushi was from Joji's. And that sushi there is legit.
Joji's is good.
They are fire.
They take forever, but they're good.
Yeah.
But it's like getting supermarket sushi.
Yeah.
Like you go to Sam's Club, Costco, Smith's.
They make that shit fresh every day.
Yeah, it is.
That's legit.
Like Publix are the people that are trying to buy Smith's or Albertsons in New Mexico. I don't remember which.
Probably.
No, Albertsons. They already own Smith's, Kroger, and whatever else.
Yeah.
But
well,
I've been to
Albertsons.
the Publix in fancy neighborhoods, like rich people Publix.
Yeah.
They have like a full-blown sushi bar.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, that's how the Market Street in Santa Fe is.
Yeah, it's like that, but like full-size grocery store.
Albertsons stepped their game up because they changed to Market Street and then they redid the whole game. You go in there, it's
with the
legit.
Pizzas and everything, like the one on Guadalupe.
Yeah,
I love
that's
those. Like,
absolute
I'll go
fire.
there, I'll get sushi and some chicken wings. Mostly because I'm a piece of shit and I like eating piece of shit food.
Hand in hand.
Like, if I had like some good time and I wanted their food,
Yeah.
You can get some nice hot food.
Yeah.
I'd rather go to the pizza place in Devon than getting their pizza, but.
Dude, I'll tell you right now. When I worked surveillance, when I was the director of surveillance, I wore a suit and tie every day. Yeah, I know. I wore the clown suit every day. Fucking frustrating. But me and my access control administrator would go to Market Street because it's just right down the road. It's like 10 minutes down the road. Mm-hmm. And we'd cook all kinds of food for the agents and stuff. Like, it was legit. And so, dude, I walk into Albertsons with a suit and tie, and everybody thought I worked there. They thought I was like corporate coming down to do an inspection or something. So the funny guy that I am, I fucking took advantage of it one day. I was walking through the aisle with my buddy. I won't drop his name, but I hope he listens to this because he's going to laugh his ass off. Well, this lady walks up to me, and I saw her name tag said Adriana. And she goes, "Excuse me, sir, where would you like these boxes?" I said, Adriana, put those boxes in the back next to where all the beer and stuff is. I said, and then go relieve Marjorie at the cash registers. And make sure Cliff has his shit together because he's on my he's on my shit list right now. Talk to him, let him know that I'm gonna be talking to him soon. And she's like, okay, right away, I will. She fucking walked off, and my buddy looked at me like, what the fuck was that about? I was like, dude, she thought I worked here. Like, I'm gonna take full advantage of that shit.
Where was I? I was there's a few places I've had people think I work there. Like, I was at a hotel in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
And I come down the elevator and walk out, and these two old people, one of them wearing a MAGA hat, says,
"Oh God,
that's where it's going."
It's about to go
like,
down.
Oh, what do you do here? I don't work here. It's like, oh, why are you here?
Why are you
I'm
here?
staying in the hotel.
You should have told her that.
What
Why are
do
you
think?
here?
I'm taking a class here for school. I'm in school right now. It's like, oh, okay. Oh, you thought you worked here? Yeah, obviously. But I did. There was somewhere else I was at, and it wasn't like Target or something. It was somewhere dumb, like Target or something. And this old lady, oh, do you work here? Is like, no. I'm not even dressed like anybody here. Why would you think I work here?
I'm dressed completely opposite of everyone here.
It's like if I walked into Target wearing some khaki pants and a red polo shirt, yeah, somebody might think I work there.
Yeah, I realized.
I wasn't wearing that. I'm wearing what I wear now, like mostly green.
Thank God my daughter pointed out to me one time, this was about 5 years ago. I had redid all my attire and everything. I was dressing like khaki pants and stuff. I threw on a blue shirt one time and I looked like a Walmart employee, and she fucking pointed that shit out real quick. Dad, get your shit together. You look like a Walmart employee. I will never wear khaki and blue together again. Or red and khaki. Nope.
Yeah, you just stop wearing khakis.
Shut up, dude. They were comfortable.
I know. I mean, look what I'm wearing, but
khaki. Now I wear
almost khaki. These are really nice though. These are Wranglers. Like they got the little
shout out to Wrangler. Sponsor us, please.
Knife thing on their pockets.
Oh, okay.
They, like all their work pants at Walmart have this. The other pair of pants I wear, the carpenter pants I wear, for work, they have it too.
Huh.
So it's like reinforced right there. They're really nice. But they've got like that khaki feel, but they're like thicker than like they don't tear easy.
Yeah. Have you tried the new 511s, the stretch fit? Like those fuckers are legit. You wear them baggy, but
jeans in like
oh no, they're not jeans. The 511s are like tack pants like these, but they're like stretch fit. So if you have to like crouch down, it stretches the fabric. It's pretty fucking amazing. 511s, like they're on their game. They're pretty amazing.
Well, I don't know. It's like growing up in the Army, everybody always like ripped the crotch of their pants and their ACUs. Yeah. Because ACUs are made fairly cheap. Like they're like your pants, but the cheaper brand.
You just call my pants cheap.
No, but okay, so you see the little square patterns on yours?
Yeah.
So BDUs, like my jacket.
Yeah.
See, they have the same squares on them because that's the way they're sewn.
Oh.
So these are summer BDUs. So those are lighter.
Yeah.
There was actually winter BDUs were thicker.
Huh.
So they're actually harder to tear. So cheaper version of that, because I had the same pants and I went through like 2 pairs of them, just ripped them to fucking shreds.
Oh shit.
Doing nothing.
Yeah.
But,
dude, like watching like on the internet, like the Stolen Valor and shit like that, like you wearing like woodland green, dude. I absolutely love that camouflage so much. For hunting season, I wear woodland green camo and stuff because it fucking blends in so well. Like I don't know what it is. I wear the desert tan and the what is
DC,
the cookie dough?
The cookie ones, the DCUs and the BDUs.
Yeah.
These are BDUs. DCUs are the tan. The cookie ones are the weird purple splotches.
Yeah.
That they wore like at the beginning of Iraq.
Yeah. So like, I get that the military has new uniforms now, new patterns and stuff.
Yeah.
And so I wear them. I would never serve in the military, but I wear them because they're fucking comfortable. And for hunting season, I can carry all my shit in them. They're good, but I'm just waiting for to run into somebody in the mountains where like, you didn't even serve. And I'm like, Stolen Valor, and they're chasing all the deer away.
That was one of the weird things in high school. It came up once or twice as a weird debate. It's like, do you think people that serve in the military shouldn't wear camouflage?
Yeah.
Who the fuck cares?
Yeah, like...
It's like, oh, you didn't earn that jacket. Like, people have come up to me in this jacket. It's like, oh, thank you for serving. It's like, I did, but we didn't wear these.
Yeah.
I stole this from somebody.
Yeah. And it's funny because like the woodland green and all that stuff, I love that camo. It's always like they call it the Desert Storm camo. That's like the
DCUs.
Yeah,
Desert Battle Dress Uniform.
Well, goddamn, I don't know the acronyms.
BDU. This is Battle Dress Uniform. There's DCU, which is Desert Combat Uniform.
Oh.
And then there's ACUs, which is Army Combat Uniform. Those are the weird digis that people don't.
Okay, now I learned that.
They think they don't work, but they actually do work. I actually had to do this, what do you call it? This training thing.
Yeah.
Put it that way, for the Army, where they were comparing the camouflage, the units. Like they did 3D scans of our whole bodies.
Oh, shit.
Just so they can find the average body size for a soldier for the seats in cars.
Yeah.
Because, like, sitting in a Humvee is a fucking nightmare. Especially if you're in the back.
That's what I've heard.
Your knees are against the fucking back of the seat. They're uncomfortable as shit. Anyway, so they're trying to find the average size of the soldier, which camouflage works and everything. And then the next one that came out was multicam.
Oh,
It's a design
yeah.
pattern. It's not the actual uniform.
Yeah.
Because like this uniform is the forest whatever. That one was OCP.
Huh.
So occupational combat pattern.
Yeah.
That's what it became after multicam, because multicam was the specific pattern, but the Army didn't want to keep paying for it, so they came up with one that's really similar, and that became OCPs, or
shit.
Coyote OCPs.
Well, that makes sense.
Like the T-shirt went from light tan to OCP. Before that was OD green, old drab green,
Yeah.
whatever it's called. So that's kind of how those came from.
Yeah, but like, those are the most comfortable fucking clothes ever. Like I said, for
What,
hunting.
you think I'm wearing?
Yeah, right. They're the most comfortable thing ever. They keep you warm and everything. Like, it's good. I'm from New Mexico. I'm not gonna fucking go lather myself in $1,200 clothing. Like, I'm looking for the $40 shit that will fucking get me through the hunting season. And it works.
Especially because it's cold as fuck here.
Yeah, and that's one of the major things why I buy them. But if you ever see them in the mountains, don't yell stolen valor. They're comfortable and they're fucking helping me live.
Dudes, like, you wear your waffle, like you got your tan shirt.
Yeah, getting discounts
top,
at
you got your
Starbucks.
Bottoms, you got your ninjas, which are like silk.
Yeah.
And then you got your ACUs or whatever. Like, I'd love to see something hunting like an ACUs. Like, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
What are you doing,
It
idiot?
doesn't work with one of you, and it doesn't work against trees.
Yeah.
You gotta be against rocks and shit.
Yeah,
that one specific couch.
I usually take off my jacket before I go into Starbucks. I'm like, no, I never served. I make it very clear to the cashier.
You do look like a super douche at that point, because they call them tactical.
Yeah,
Tactical guys. Like, yeah, I'm open carry. I've got 6 guns on me, and I'm wearing
6 guns
BDU pants or ACU pants, which is always weird, and a T-shirt or the sexy shirt, which is it's like a T-shirt material on the inside, but the sleeves are like thick like this.
Yeah.
We call those our sexy shirts.
Our sexy shirts.
Yeah, because you put your shirt on, you feel sexy. Unless you got a BMW, a body made wrong. Because then all you see is like, look at your fucking fat nipples.
Your fat nipples.
And then when I deployed, they gave us what we called sexy pants. So it's not like the regular pants, because they had like these inserts for the knee pads.
Yeah.
Which, like, you see anything now, that's all you see is those weird knee pad inserts, but we call those sexy pants.
Sexy pants, that's
and
great.
And then we got our combat diaper and our plate carrier.
Combat diaper?
Yeah,
can
dude,
you,
it was literally a diaper.
Can you further elaborate on that?
It clipped on the bottom, like the big plastic clips for like backpacks and shit, and then you had one on either side. So it was literally a diaper made of Kevlar.
Oh, so you didn't get shot in the nuts.
Well, okay, so what happened was...
I wouldn't want to take a round at any Kevlar in my nuts.
A large amount of people were dying from...
ricochets.
Preventable fragments.
Ah.
So, like, it's not... The bullet's going to kill you. It's going to be like the
shrapnel.
Giant chunk of shrapnel
that
gets in your femoral artery, in your legs and your nuts. So what the British and the Australians were doing, they were wearing silk chonies, the boxers.
Fancy.
Yeah. And it
fighting in style, yet elegant.
Fucking, I bet, man. That sweat's right out your asshole, right down your leg.
That's why they run so fucking fast.
But, so they wore silk boxers. And so the Army sat there and was like, okay, well, here's something similar. So they gave us combat underwear, which were basically spandex with, like, a little bit thicker. Yeah. But it would do the same thing. And then they gave us the combat diaper on top of that.
Oh, shit.
Also,
did you wear the combat diaper over or under?
Over.
Oh.
So you weren't over your pants, so you looked especially weird, like a weird Ninja Turtle.
Nice.
But,
watch out, my friend. Here comes the weird Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, pretty much.
What the fuck?
But because of that, fucking, it had a little pocket in the front too. Like, it was a really small square pocket. Maybe,
please tell me you put candy in there.
Pouches. I put candy in it.
Yes.
That was the only reason. It's like, I'm put candy in it. The moment I fucking found candy, put candy in it, open it up, give it to all the Afghan kids. Like, haha, take my cotton candy.
Cotton candy. Oh man, that is funny. The zipper in the front.
It wasn't a zipper. It was Velcro.
Velcro.
Everything fucking Velcro in the Army. Which is weird. It's like, yeah, we want you to be super tactical. All right. Here's some Velcro, the loudest fucking material there is.
What did they say? The loudest sound in the field is a dry fire or misfire. The hammer dropping, the click. That's crazy.
When we're deployed, I had a buddy. He was waiting at the range to go shoot. This is in Afghanistan. Sitting on the bleachers. For whatever reason, he had his magazine in the weapon. Falls asleep because he was on duty the night before. So he shouldn't have been on the range to begin with. His weapon's on 3-round burst for some reason. Fires 3 rounds through the bottom of the bleachers. Gets a negligent discharge. Gets an Article 15 for it. They eventually made the paperwork disappeared because he shouldn't have fucking been there.
Oh, shit.
But that's something that ends careers. That's something that fucking ends everything.
Yeah, fucking. I heard the military don't play with negligent discharges and shit. They
don't play with a lot of things. It's crazy because the Army is made up of, well, the military as a whole is 2%, at the most 2% of the population of the United States, right?
Yeah.
And that's the 2% that can serve, physically can serve. So if you're overweight, too old, disabled, whatever, you can't serve. No warrants, whatever, except for like the beginning of Iraq. They just kind of wave that shit through.
Yeah.
Or in the 90s where they go to war, go to jail. But, so, not the best people typically.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so you meet a lot of terrible people.
Oh, shit.
And it's always, I serve this country for God. I'm serving my country for this. I'm serving my country for that. And it's usually terrible fucking reasons. My daddy was in the Army, so I'm going to be in the Army too. What'd your dad do? He was a Cat Scout. What are you? I'm a mechanic.
Nice.
Yeah, you're totally following his footsteps.
I'm nothing like it.
Right on it. But no, so like, we had a security guy, head of all security for a battalion. This is, say, 6 companies worth of people. Each company is worth about 4 platoons, 4 to 5 platoons. Every platoon has about 4 to 5 squads. Every squad has about 8 to 15 max. Usually you don't see that, the 15. It's usually like 8 people. So
yeah.
That many people, this one kid is in charge of security. He got busted for coke on his birthday. Said somebody slipped it to him. You don't just slip somebody fucking coke.
He powdered my nose for me.
The next weekend, he gets busted for DUI because he was driving on Ambien. Next weekend, he gets busted for abusing NyQuil because he was robo-tripping, drove again into the apartment, into his own apartment. Whoa.
Hit the brakes, sir.
Yeah, that's like the most tame that happened in that short 2-year period of my first duty station.
Jesus.
They did a health and welfare on 2 barracks, which is 4 companies worth of people. They found 2 people with heroin, coke, pot. Did not find my beer or did not care about my beer.
Yeah, take that, military. Underage beer, my room.
And then they decided to piss test everybody
every
week for like 6 months.
Jesus Christ.
And still continue to
motivation, dedication.
But we had a guy get busted for child porn on a government computer.
Good God.
Not like this is my computer in my office. No, this was like an Army laptop people take to the field and work on trucks with.
Jesus.
And had child porn on it. Yeah. So.
That's not good.
No, but that really kind of sums up, like, it is not the best people we put in the military. I mean, sure, there's those, like, super high-speed guys that do cool shit and get medal honors and...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not talking about them, obviously.
Scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Some of those guys, though, are probably sociopaths. I mean,
these
cool
like guys.
That Navy SEAL that claims he was part of the team that killed Obama turns out to be super fucking
Obama? Osama, man. You said we can play it back. You said Obama.
Whatever. You know what I'm talking about, though. Like,
yeah.
All these guys that were supposedly part of the SEAL
Team 6. Yeah.
That were there to kill Osama. And, like, I think he ran for politics or whatever, but he just, like, made a big name of himself, and turns out he's a massive just piece of shit.
Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but the Edgar that just showed up to get a haircut, what did they change about his haircut?
I don't think he came to get a haircut. Unless he shaved his
look.
neck.
He literally walked in with the same haircut. and walked out with the same haircut. You just gave somebody $15 for nothing.
15?
Or 20, I don't know. I don't know what they're charging next door.
I'd be surprised if
just saying.
15 be cheap nowadays.
Right? Like $28.
I don't have long hair because
Because
I'm
it's
super native. Because I can't find a good haircut for a cheap enough price.
What kind of haircut do you want?
Probably another pompadour.
What the fuck is a pompadour?
Slick back. I used to have it shaved on the sides and back real nice. And I'd grease it up. I'd get it up, straight, back. It took a minute to do, but it looked nice.
Like the Johnny Bravo?
It was much shorter.
Well, yeah, not like I'm just 3 feet off the top of your head.
I mean, that's closer to a Princeton, but yeah.
Oh, shit.
Because Princeton has shaved everything down.
Yeah.
But it goes straight up and then down.
Ah.
It's kind of like a mohawk, but it doesn't go all the way back.
I remember the one time my wife got the bob haircut, the short hair, the bob. I was like, she's like, how does it look? I said, it looks like you want to talk to the manager. And she almost killed me. I will never make that same mistake
It doesn't
again.
work for everybody.
Yeah. She looked good in it.
That's why you gotta take a picture, do some Photoshop,
Yeah.
and not get banks.
Yeah. We're coming up on 1:45.
Yeah, it's fine.
Fuck yeah.
It's an hour 45, but like I said, we'll edit most of it down. Maybe I'll make 2 parts. We'll see.
Yeah, we needed to come with like a little bit more structure of what we're going to talk about because we just went.
I mean, you can, but like I said, the bullshitting around's fine because then you figure in.
Talk about a lot of topics.
Yeah, like I said, you can just kind of 2 dudes shitting around.
That's it.
But like, I mean, if you want to talk about something topical, you know, Aaron Carter.
I want
Nick
candy.
Carter's little brother.
Yeah.
He's dead.
What the fuck?
He died last night.
Drugs.
Drowned in his tub, is what the report said.
So the heroin kicked in and he went to sleep.
I haven't seen a toxicology on it yet or anything.
Yeah, I usually don't like to state things until I see the toxicology report.
Yeah, it's probably good to not.
Yeah.
Yeah, he killed himself. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, no, it's accidental death is what they're ruling it. If you take drugs and you drown in your bathtub, they rule it as an accidental death. No.
Yeah,
So it's like, because you didn't intend on killing yourself, it was an accident.
Yeah, and I mean, well, it's kind of fishy.
Yeah.
As far because
Well,
there's no foul play suspected, blah blah blah.
Well, he doesn't have any money, right? Like he's spent it all.
Apparently, he went from his regular music career from like back in the '90s, early 2000s, and then started rapping. But apparently, his home life wasn't so great growing up.
Oh.
Which isn't really that surprising because his parents pushed his older brother, became famous with Backstreet Boys. He got pushed, became his own thing, and then their sister apparently died at like 25 of a drug overdose after claiming having been raped at some point.
Jesus.
Yeah, so it's not super fun to make fun of.
Yeah, I think that's the section we're probably going to cut out.
Well,
Just kidding.
That's topical.
Because everybody's going to say, well, you haven't already said that fucking Aaron Carter died of drugs in his bathtub.
I didn't say that. I said the report said he drowned in his bathtub, which is still kind of, that's fucked.
I know.
Because if you had to do that on purpose, that's hard.
Yeah.
If you're on drugs, that seems like it'd be easier.
Yeah. More feasible.
Yeah. And then it's whether he took drugs, too many drugs, somebody gave him drugs, somebody drugged him. And who knows? I don't know. I'm not an investigator. This isn't that kind of podcast.
That's a lot of drugs. Just kidding.
Not really.
Yeah.
No. But other than that, have you seen the new Weird Al movie?
No, I have not seen the Weird Al.
It just came out the other day. And you can just go to the Roku website to watch it. You don't actually have to download anything to your TV. Because it's only on the Roku channel. But it's awesome.
Oh shit!
Just move it around. You don't.
Well, no, I have to click it because it loses connection from there.
Well, if you move it quickly, it won't lose the connection.
It does. That's why you click it.
Whatever.
It's a pain in the ass.
You should see the movie though. It's pretty funny.
I have to check that out.
I think the director said we did no research on Weird Al's life to write this movie.
She kind of went into it blind.
Yeah, I see it. It's pretty. Not only because it's Daniel Radcliffe, fucking Harry Potter playing Weird Al. It's got Madonna. It's got drugs. It's got alcohol.
drugs, Madonna, and alcohol.
It's
American
pretty
Dream.
It's a pretty fucking great movie.
Let's take a break.
Well, I mean, we might as well wrap it out. We're heading in the last 10 minutes of 2 hours.
Jesus.
We'll cut it in. I might cut it into just 2 separate things.
Yeah.
We'll have 2 parts, so that gives us like a week to not do anything. And maybe
Fuck no, let's record anything.
Oh, no.
I mean, every week.
Still can.
Let's record anything.
Let's record anything.
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically what
Fuck
we're doing.
that, we're recording next week too. We're gonna do this shit.
But,
We're gonna have a lot more on topic things. Fuck that, we're gonna be bullshitting. We're gonna be bullshitting like we've always been doing.
Yeah. Okay, so
It's a lot better.
before next week, let's try a little homework then, so we come a little bit more prepared. We did very vague intros, which didn't really work out.
Well, let's record our intros now in a minute. We'll just save.
Maybe. I mean, sure.
I'm gonna pause it.
No.
I'm gonna pause it. I'll pause it.
No.
I'll pause it. I'm gonna pause it. Just kidding.
So we'll come up with some segments for next week. So there's something current. We'll just do current events. Right?
Let's go home, research a fucking out of this world event, and we'll bring it next weekend and see what we come up with.
You can find out with a big event and bring it in next week to talk about.
You should just write. Send this in a text.
What's today? Today is the
October
6th. So 5 days. The new One Piece movie comes out. Black Panther comes out.
I never seen the first one.
Black Panther.
Yeah.
Okay, so go watch the first Black Panther movie.
Okay.
Tell me what you think about that.
Uh-oh.
It's really kind of decisive on people. Oh, it's so great, it's so bad.
Yeah.
It's a movie.
It's a movie.
It's a Marvel movie, so I mean, take that how you want. I love Marvel movies, but
Take it with a grain of salt.
yeah, I mean, like most people's opinions, I don't trust when it comes to movies.
I'm not really into Marvel movies though, like Avengers and shit like that. I don't really watch them like they're.
Who cares? That makes it even better because you're not into it.
Ah.
So you're going into watching a movie knowing this character has been established in another movie, right?
Maybe I'll do an intoxicated review of it.
You don't drink.
I could drink.
I
Just
mean,
kidding.
you can.
I haven't drank it forever. Fuck it.
What? Okay, just watch. Go watch Black Panther.
Okay.
Watch it once, enjoy it. Maybe watch it a second time, take notes, just so you can enjoy it once, and then do the second part as work or
Sounds legit.
50-50. Just something, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's something to
Yeah.
do. I don't really have any ideas for what I have to do.
What do you want to do?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's what I'm
What the
saying.
fuck?
I'll maybe come up with a different segments because we got current events. You're gonna go watch Black Panther and come back with some big event.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah, whatever that means. I don't totally know what that means.
How the fuck did Black Panther just get thrown in the mix? Because it's coming
the new
out?
one's coming out.
Oh,
The
so I
new-
gotta
the second
catch up.
one's coming out because Chadwick Boseman's dead, and they decided not to recast him. Yeah,
Oh,
he died of colon cancer.
Jesus.
Didn't tell anybody. Just up and
We're
died.
dropping like flies these days.
He died like 2 years ago. But anyway, so
Apparently people are
so
dropping
they
like
decided
flies over
not
the past
to
2 years.
recast him, so they killed him off in the movie.
Ah.
It's got Namor in it, who the fucking Submariner is basically Marvel's version of Aquaman, but is fucking cooler.
Ah.
And then they actually made him cooler for the movie because they decided to go with Mexican themes as opposed to just some random white fish dude with a square head. Shuri, who is Black Panther's little sister,
Yeah.
super scientist, super smart. The actual actress is super anti-vax and ignorant.
Jesus.
Yeah, she almost around the whole fucking movie.
Jesus.
So yeah, go watch the first Black Panther. Check it out, see what comes from it. If I get time, I'll go watch the second one before recording it.
Sounds good. And
I mean, I'm sure there's something else we should add to this.
I don't know.
I don't want to go to work tomorrow.
I don't want to go to work either.
All right.
I'm calling in. Just kidding.
I kind of want to. I'm still super tired. So this has been nothing specific, a non-specific podcast. My name is Marty. This is.
Your name is Marty? Your name's
You
Ibrahim.
could have just fucking played it off, Dick.
All right, I'm Marty. That's
I'm
Ibrahim.
Ibrahim. God, we're done.
We're done with this bullshit.